Namaskar everyone, I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive session on school leadership development by NCSL, that is National Center for School Leadership at NIEPA, which is National Institute of Educational Planning and Administration. We would like to inform you that this session is specially meant for the school heads of the country. And you're watching us on eVidya channel number 6, 9 and 12 and also on our YouTube channel ncertofficial. The topic for today's discussion is going to be transforming a GHSS, that is Government Higher Secondary School in Arunachal Pradesh, a school leaders initiative. And for the interaction, we are joined by our two esteemed guests. We have with us Dr. Shadma Apsar. She is Assistant Professor from NCSL NIEPA. Welcome to the session, ma'am.
Thank you, Harpreet.
And we have another esteemed guest with us. She is Srimati Tum Namnyodu, Principal from Government Higher Secondary School, Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh. Welcome to the session, ma'am.
Ma'am, thank you.
So we are going to have a very fruitful discussion and we are going to look at all the challenges that ma'am overcame, all the obstacles that she overcame and how she took an initiative to actually establish something remarkable. We are going to have this discussion. We are looking forward to something very fruitful and something which we can learn from it. But what you can do, you can also participate in the session. Yes, it's live and interactive. You can call us on our phone number, which is 8800440559. And if you want to send us your email, you can do that by writing to us at dth.class9@ciet.nic.in. You are watching us right now live on YouTube channel NCERT Official. You can go to the live chat box, you can drop your comments, suggestions and feedbacks and you can write to us and connect with us instantly. So let's move ahead in the discussion. Let me tell you the topic once again. It is transforming a GHSS, that is Government Higher Secondary School in Arunachal Pradesh, a school leaders initiative. And now I am handing over the discussion to Dr. Shadma. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Harpreet. This is NCSL's special live streaming session that we do every Friday at 5:30 p.m. And we bring in school leaders from different states across the country.
Right.
So today we have a school principal from Arunachal Pradesh with us, and she is a principal of higher secondary school, and she has an immense experience in transforming the school,
Right.
And let's listen from her only. And hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you? A very warm welcome to you in our session.
Thank you, madam. I'm truly delighted to be the part of today's live session with Madam Shadma Apsar on the topic school leadership. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Let's begin with your journey, ma'am. Just wanted to know, before we proceed, we would like to know the context of your school. I mean, where is it located and the enrollment, etc. Would you like to share with us few details about your school?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. The context of the school is like this. Madam, my school is located at the heart of the capital city of Arunachal Pradesh. The ambience of the school is very attractive on the hillsides, and then it was established in the year 1978, and it is a co-educational pattern, and it is affiliated with the CBSE, ma'am.
Okay. So, what children belonging to? Do you think what kind of children? What is the status? The economic and social status of the children in your school. The family background. From which families do they come from? Are they students belonging to scheduled tribes or something?
Okay, so madam, maximum of the students are from the family of below poverty line,
okay.
And maximum are scheduled tribe from my state, and few scheduled castes are also there from the rest of the state across the country.
Okay, okay. So, how did you began this journey? You know, when did you join as a school head, and how many years have been, how many years of experience do you have as a school head?
Okay, Madam, before joining here, I have been working as an in-charge principal at Government Higher Secondary School Arunadaya, which is located at capital itself. And I have joined this school on 8th September 2028 as a full-place principal.
Okay. Okay. So, when you joined as a school head, what were the challenges, you know, that you faced? What kind of situations were there when you joined as a school head?
Okay, Madam, when I have joined here, I have observed that all the classrooms were in dilapidated conditions. So I thought that I have to renovate all those dilapidated conditions, buildings or rooms. So in that way, I formed a school management committee and WhatsApp group of alumni. In that way, I overcome and renovated all the rooms of the school and managed all the required materials through SMC and alumni.
So how long did it take, to renovate this? Because you had shared many pictures with us wherein there were a lot of work that was required, was visible. So how long did it take?
Yeah, Madam, it took 9 months, but then we had divided the work into 3 groups. This one renovation group of windows, and then renovation group of assembly shed, and then renovation related with the painting, and renovated related with the cement materials. So in that way, day and night, since 8 a.m. we were started our work till evening.
Okay.
So within 9 months, Madam, we had finished our renovation work for all the rooms, or whatever I was needed.
Okay. So let us elaborate further on the challenges that you had faced.
Acha, Madam, apart from that, all those renovation, many issues and challenges are in my school. So number one is high enrollment rate of students. Second one is scarcity of water supply, and next is the lack of modern equipments for science, as well as separate laboratory for physics, chemistry, and biology. And then next is teachers.
Yours is a very big school, I suppose. Looking at the pictures.
Very big school. The total area is 46,135 square meter, and apart from that area, I am having bus garage area also, which is 127 square meter.
Okay, so it's a kind of big school, and you have classes from 9th to 12th. So there must be many challenges, the schools with lesser enrollment and smaller size have different kind of challenges, wherein schools with higher enrollment and as well as with bigger areas have different sets of challenges. So what all challenges you face, in terms of teaching, learning and maintaining discipline in the school, all those, we would like to know them from you.
Okay, Madam, so already I shared, it is located at the heart of the capital. So because of that, all the students from the different districts, they want to do their schooling in this institution, and it is famous itself, and then the area is very big. And then when I joined here, there was no science and maths teacher for class 9, whereas there were 4 sections. So in that way, I managed few teachers for 3 months from this B.Ed institution. So in that way, 2021, I had managed 10 teachers from the B.Ed institution. So somehow I managed for 3 months for the class 9, that is for maths and science subjects. So recently, last year only, I got science and maths teacher for 4 sections of class 9. So in that way, these are the issues and challenges in this institution.
Any other challenge in terms?
Yeah, Madam, many challenges are there. I need quarters for staff, and then I need librarian, lab assistant for physics and chemistry, and then there is a lack of boundary wall around the school playground.
Okay. So coming to
Yeah.
back to your PPT. So we can see on the slide that the school building was, which was literally in a dilapidated condition. You had made remarkable efforts to make it attractive for children. So
Exactly.
yes. So this is coming to your next slide, that this is the you would like to tell us about the initiatives, you know. This is one of the initiative of yours that is displayed on the screen. So exposure trip. So please tell us about it and how does it help students?
Acha. Okay, madam, as I'd like to make my student self-dependent, they have to expose all those important area also. So because of that, though I don't have fund, I'm trying to give them exposure trips. So in that way, in last year, I sent 14 students with four escort teachers to Namdapa Butterfly Meet, which is located at different district. The name of that district is Changlang. So in that way, that is famous for national park and tiger reserve. So in that way, they used to celebrate this butterfly meet just to showcase the extraordinary beauty and rich diversity of butterflies in biodiversity of our state as well as for the nation.
Okay. So coming to the next initiative, what is there in the screen? Yeah, please tell us. Beautification of the beautification of the school campus.
Teaching and learning process, I used to let them learn beautification of the school, so that they, whenever they enter in the school premises, school compound, they can feel homely throughout the day. So in that way, here in the picture, you can see that I had entrusted the student to how to plant this one shadow plants in their cluster.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, madam, this is regarding the uniform. When I have joined here, there was no proper uniform for belt, badge and tie. So in 2021 itself, I had introduced all these uniform code in the school.
Okay. So we have few pictures with us as well. So let us have a look at the pictures. So this is about weaving of traditional attire. We would like to know that where did this idea came from and how did you do this?
Madam, government of Arunachal Pradesh has already introduced vocal for local on every Friday and every 15th of every month. So in that way, I thought that I have to let them learn the importance of the own attire. So in that way, I have introduced these classes in the school in the year 2021-22 session.
Okay.
Okay, madam, this is regarding the craft classes. As I thought that all the students should learn teaching, knitting, etc. So in that way, I have introduced stitching of handkerchief, tablecloth, knitting, basket making to all the students. Whoever were interested in any field, they were learning there, madam.
Okay.
This is
how did it help the students? How did it help the students?
Madam, we used to invite the expert as well as maximum of the lady teachers knows.
No, how did it help the students learning these things?
It is also a vocational subject. So in that way, it will help for them in the future.
Okay. So these are some of the achievements of the students that we can see on the screen.
Yeah, madam, I used to focus on literary activities also. In that way, my students were participated in district level. So they got many awards in quiz competition or this one Maths Olympiad etc.
Okay.
in the state level.
So these are some initiatives for Swachh Bharat.
Yeah, exactly. Run for Unity, ma'am. My students were participated here.
Okay.
And apart from that, madam, I'm having this one NSS unit in my school. So this is the picture related with their social service, which has been conducted in our school.
So this is an exposure visit, I suppose.
Yeah, in the assembly house, ma'am. Arunachal Pradesh.
Okay. So you sent the students to the assembly house.
Yeah, ma'am.
Tell us about the purpose, why for these visits, that is very important. It is important. Why is it important to have exposure visits for children?
Ma'am, it is very important as it is related with the their life's activity, days to days activities, as well as in future also it will help them how to become the leader, where the rules and regulation are framing for the state, so they will know from that
They know
exposure.
how does it happen and where does it happen. So this is an exposure visit. So I've seen the photographs that you pay a lot of attention on the environmental sustainability.
Exactly, ma'am.
So how do you do this, and what are the rules that you follow in the school?
Pardon, ma'am?
What are the rules that you follow in the school for environmental sustainability?
Oh, madam. So we used to plant important trees in and around this one school, and then they used to take care of the plants also. So in that way, we can maintain the sustainable development.
You said that you are, I think, missing out few things. You had told me that you do not allow any plastic bags and other stuff in your school.
Yeah, that thing, madam.
And no paper to be wasted.
Yeah, it is a free from this one plastic or this one paper. So it is a free from drugs as well as. So in that way we can maintain the sustainable development.
Okay, this is about students' participation in
National Day, Madam, Republic Day.
Okay,
So,
yes.
Yeah, it's Republic Day. In last year, my student got this one first prize in drill competition. NCC cadet boys got this one first in drill competition. And this is the picture with my alumnus donated printer for school.
Okay, so you have a lot of community engagement as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you share few things about it? How do you engage with the community, and how does it, helps you?
So, okay, madam, as I have formed school management committee as well as WhatsApp group of the alumnus. So that way, whatever I'm in need, I used to share the issues and challenges with them. So in that way, whoever comfort zone, they used to help us.
Okay, so there were other things as well that you were telling me when we had a discussion earlier, that the community is allowed to come in your school and check, the parents are allowed to check truancy and other things. So would you like to tell us about that as well? And the challenge that you face, why do you allow parents to come in and check the availability or the attendance of the children?
Okay. Madam, as I used to conduct twice for parents teachers meeting. So there I used to share what is the issues and challenges in the school, and I used to share them that, and I used to request them kindly to visit the school whenever you are free, especially regarding the this one attendance of their ward, so that they can know whether their ward is present in the school till last period or not. So in that way, these days parents are also visiting the school.
So you have made them aware, and this is how you are trying to fix the problems of discipline and truancy in your school. So children are staying back, they are not, leaving. And there was a problem of drug abuse as well. You said that your campus is tobacco free. Please be comfortable on the live. You can always share all the things. That is not a problem.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, madam, this is a common problem in India. These days, drugs is available in every area. So because of that, these days, small school-going children, they are also become drugs addicted. So in that way, I'm not saying that my students are taking, but then after first period, some of the students used to run away from the classes, and then their bags will be in the classroom, but then physically they will be in the restroom of my playground. So in that way, we used to check the this one playground with few teachers, and I requested that this one parents to visit the restroom also. Sometimes their word may be in the restroom of the playground.
Okay,
So that
you also, what efforts did you make, what efforts did you make to so as to prevent them from using these kind of substances?
Madam, I have divided the teachers into many groups period wise. First, after first period, my teachers will visit, and then sometime, madam, I used to invite the police also.
Yes.
So that they can aware that if suppose I'll be in this rostrum during the class hours, police may arrive here, and they may be in the bar. So because of that, I used to invite the police, and I discussed with the SP, and they are keeping ready for many posts for us.
And you had also done sessions for managing stress among children, and you had invited few speakers. You can share that as well with us.
Yes, madam. Is these days some of the maximum of the students are using handset, if I'm not wrong, at home. So because of that, some of the students are not focused on their studies. So during the exam time, they will be totally in stress. So because of that, I had invited the district authority and expert to give such tricks how they can stay stress-free from the exam.
Okay.
Or from any school co-curricular activities.
So
in that way, I invited them. And
yes, did it help children? Did it help the students?
Yeah, madam. They were very happy. Is when after that program, we invited the students. They from that program, they learn a lot. They said that we learn a lot and we'll follow these tricks.
Okay. So some of the other initiatives that you do in your school is we can see on the screen that it is celebrating Yoga Day.
Yeah, madam, every year we used to celebrate the Yoga Day with the student, so that apart from teaching learning process, we have to think about the healthy life.
Overall
so
well-being, yes.
We used to teach, as we are having physical education teacher also, so in that way, through him, we used to celebrate this Yoga Day every year.
Okay. Is this a classroom or something? Tell us more about it.
Yeah, this is at library, madam. This picture is related with the drawing and essay competition, because I used to start the co-curricular activities from the June itself, and for literary day is every Saturday of this one every week. So we used to start from the June to November. So November itself will finish.
Okay.
So this is related with all those activities.
So this picture is, I think it's also of some exposure visit.
Yeah, from the Assembly House, ma'am.
Yes, this is the picture of Assembly House in the Arunachal Pradesh, wherein you had sent your children for the exposure visit.
Yeah, the exposure visit. It is related with the exposure visit.
So this photographs tells us that it is about what?
Yeah, madam, this is the program which we learned from the First Lady of our state, how we can make the traditional attire, as she knows all those this one system. She is very keen on preparing of our traditional attire of my state. So and she used to wear also.
Okay. So one day every week you have to wear traditional attire in your school.
Yeah, and for student every Saturday.
For students, every
Sorry, madam, every Friday and 15th of every month for student.
okay, every student has to be in their
Yeah.
traditional
This is-
attire. These children are
Yeah, this
belonging
is
to
the
different
picture.
tribes and their clothes are different. So
Yes, yes.
so every week, one day in a week, they have to wear their traditional
Yes, ma'am.
attires. You are, I think it's you only in the picture.
Yes, yes, madam. I was teaching how to prepare the traditional attire. As if I'll involve there, student will also interest
Yes.
on that particular activity. So because of that, I was with them.
This is another
And-
example of community engagement you had shared with me.
Yes.
Please elaborate on this.
Yeah, madam, this is the this one things I received from the some community free of cost. So because of that, I had distributed all those hair oil, toothbrush, and all those to all the class 9 students free of cost.
Okay.
And yeah,
Tell us about this picture. I think some award has been won by your children.
madam, this is the picture from Republic Day, 26 January 2022.
Okay.
Yeah. So here my NCC cadet boys, they won drill. They won first in drill competition.
Okay.
And this year again, my NCC cadet girls won the first prize in drill competition.
Okay. So is this
And-
some group
yeah.
activity or something?
Yeah, madam, this is the my students. They were participate in this one awareness campaign related with their academic career, which were conducted by this one Indian Navy Force
Okay.
at Government Higher Secondary School, Anadaya. And madam, this is the picture when we installed the water filter capacity of 80 liters donated by alumnus.
Okay.
Three nodes of water filter have been installed in our school after my join in the school. So right now, madam, we don't have any drinking water problem in the school.
Okay.
This is, madam, related with the science school level science seminar. So as already I shared that on every Friday we used to hold this one literary activities and sports. This photo is related with the first parents teachers meeting of this session, madam.
Okay. So you have you invited all the parents and you decorated the school and you discussed with them about the progress of their children.
Exactly, ma'am.
And you also held a counseling session, as we can see on the banner in the picture, that you
Exactly.
also held a counseling session and
Yes,
career
exactly.
guidance sessions as well.
During the November month or December month, madam, we used to conduct the council PTM parents teachers meeting come counseling this one session, so that we can teach the class 10 and 12 students to appear this one CBSE, how they can appear the CBSE and what is the pattern of CBSE. So in that way we used to give counseling.
Okay, okay.
Madam, this photograph is from 26 January 2023 with my NCC cadet.
Okay. So now that we have seen the pictures, you know, we would like to know that you have taken so many initiatives. Majority of them were like you had tried to give children a lot of exposure, you know, since the children in your school are at, from class 9 to class 12, you had tried to arrange lot of exposure visits, lot of, you know, giving them lot of exposure in the sports, NCC and other things, you know, so in the vocational courses as well. So I mean, what is the vision, what is your vision for your school, you know, what do you what is your vision statement actually?
Okay, my vision is to make them independent in their lifetime and then contribute back to our society. So this is my vision, madam.
Okay, so you have taken all the initiatives in line with that, you know, with this vision.
Yes. Yes,
So,
madam.
how do you take your teachers along in this, you know, because you can't take decisions and then the school will run, you know, you'll have to take your team along. So, does your team comes along with you and they support you, or is there any challenge related to the team as well?
No, madam, I'm very lucky enough for that. Is I used to distribute my teachers into more than 20 groups like that. There will be in-charge, assistant in-charge, and members, especially 10 to 12, including the in-charge. So in that way, for the whole session, we used to divide the works into subcommittee members, including the student. So in that way, we used to carry out the works easily, madam.
So, do you take decisions on your own, or do you involve your teachers in decision making process?
Madam, first they will take the decision. After that, they used to share their decision. If I feel that it is okay, then I used to allow them. If suppose decision is which will affect to student or for teachers, then we used to discuss together and finally we used to take the final
I
decision.
think she has developed a lot of leadership potential among her teachers as well, wherein
Absolutely.
teachers are able to take decisions, and then she, you know, they have that kind of authority to take decisions and then move along with the team. So how does this committee structure help you? Do these committees have students as well, or they are only teachers in the committee?
It helps a lot, madam. Without them, I alone can do all the works of school. So it is a teamwork.
Okay. I would request the technical team to kindly start playing the videos that ma'am had shared with us, so that we can discuss over them as well. There's no audio. Next one. The next video, please.
लाभ है।
स्वच्छ भारत है अपना सपना, स्वच्छता की ओर कदम बढ़ाना,
discuss on these videos, ma'am. The first two videos were on tribal dances. So the children were dancing on some tribal songs. So what was that video? I mean, was there any event or something that children participated in?
Yeah, madam, that is from the competition of Kala Utsav at state school level. So in that way, all the students were participating in folk dance so that they can aware about the importance of their folk dance.
Okay. So with these videos, we saw that you had tried to give a lot of freedom of expression to the children. You know, they are very expressive in singing, dancing, all these. You know, I would like to ask you one question. You know, what all competencies you want to develop in your children? You know, what all you want to, what do you aspire at? You know, that the children from your school should have these kind of competencies.
Madam, only teaching learning inside the classroom is not important for them. They have to learn the exposure also. They have to develop the leadership quality. So in that way, they will become confident enough in every field. So because of that, I used to allow the cultural activities, sports, literary activities apart from teaching learning process.
Okay, I mean now when we are moving towards the conclusion of this session, we would like to know, because this program is majorly watched by school heads and teachers and aspiring principals. So I would like to know, yeah, our viewers would like to know that what leadership attributes a school leader must have, you know, for working in such challenging situations and then trying to overcome them, and then trying to work harder and harder to give lot of exposure to children in a higher secondary school like you are in. So what all leadership attributes a school leader must have?
Okay, madam. To become a head of the institution is very tough job. Even though I'd like to share a few attributes. Number one, hard work, and then second one is role model, and third one is passionate in own work, and next one is emotionally intelligent, being a head of the school, and then next one is we have to think about all-round development, and then I have to maintain, being a head, I have to maintain persistent in my efforts, and then apart from that, I have to keep empathetic with the staff so that we can go ahead and we can make our working place as best place, as well as so that we can make our school as one of the best school within no time.
Okay. I would like to share with you, Harpreet, that I think we bring lot of school heads every week, you know, every week we bring a new school head, but Madam Tungnam had really worked very hard on the documentation.
Okay.
It was very difficult, you know, for us to filter out few pictures for this live session, and she had shared so many pictures and videos with us that I mean, I would really like to know from her that how does it help, ma'am, and from where did you get this idea of documenting, you know, that documenting is important.
Yes.
So our school heads who watch this program can also try to document their practices and initiatives.
Madam, I've been working as a state project officer in the directorate in the RMSA branch since 2013 to March 2019. So I have been working with the MHRD for 6 years. So I came to know from them, without any documentation, we can't go for planning. So for any planning, we have to submit the documentation. So because of that, whatever I'm doing, I used to take the photograph and I used to keep it for future reference. So my message for all the principal or head of the institution is that we must keep all the documentation or pictures, whatever we are doing. If not, without documentation, we can share any things what you have done in your school or in your working place. So it is very important for all the head or all the head of the school or principal or any leaders. So without that, we can't do anything. So I think that it is one of the most important thing to carry forward our development activities.
Absolutely, ma'am. You've done a great job, and whatever you have achieved through your sheer dedication and hard work is commendable. I would like to thank both my guests for this wonderful discussion. Thank you, Tumnam ma'am. Thank you so much for your time and contribution to this session. Thank you, Dr. Shadma, for
Thank
your
you.
contribution and time to this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
viewers,
ma'am.
and viewers,
Thank you both of you.
you're right, ma'am. Thank you so much. And viewers, now it's time for us to wrap up this session here only. Till we meet next, this is me, Harpreet Kaur, taking leave of you. And till we meet next, here is Namaskar.